Today I'm going to expose the faked U.S. Navy incident that resulted in full-scale war with Vietnam.
On a sweltering August night in 1964, the waters of the Gulf of Tonkin were deceptively calm. Unbeknownst to the world, this serene expanse would soon become the crucible of a conflict that would engulf a generation. The stage was set. The USS Maddox, a sturdy destroyer of the United States Navy, sliced through the tranquil waters on a secret mission. Officially, it was conducting routine patrols. Unofficially, it was part of covert operations to gather intelligence and support South Vietnamese raids on the north. As the first light of August 2nd broke, the horizon shimmered with an unsettling presence. 3 North Vietnamese torpedo boats, sleek and menacing, were spotted racing toward the Maddox. Tension crackled in the humid air. The Maddox, commanded by Captain John Herrick, was under orders to avoid direct confrontation, yet the rapidly closing distance left no choice. The clash was swift and fierce. The Maddox fired warning shots, but the torpedo boats pressed on, launching torpedoes and opening fire with machine guns. The American ship, with its superior firepower, retaliated with a barrage of shells, damaging 2 boats and sinking the 3rd. The skirmish ended as quickly as it had begun, leaving the waters stained with oil and echoes of explosive fury. But the drama was far from over. 2 nights later, on August 4th, amidst the pitch-black darkness and the oppressive heat, the Maddox, now accompanied by the USS Turner Joy, picked up radar signals and sonar contacts, suggesting another imminent attack. The sailors, on edge from the previous encounter, prepared for the worst. Reports of enemy torpedoes slicing through the water triggered a frenzied response. For over 2 hours, the destroyers maneuvered, fired, and called in air support, convinced they were under assault. Yet, as the smoke cleared and the adrenaline ebbed, doubts emerged. Radar blips were re-evaluated and sonar pings re-examined. Some crew members began to suspect that the phantom torpedoes had been nothing more than over-eager interpretations of the night sea's natural cacophony. It was a ghostly battle, fought against shadows and nerves. The consequences of these chaotic nights rippled far beyond the Gulf. In Washington, the reports of the attacks were met with alarm. President Lyndon B. Johnson, already under pressure to take a firmer stance against the spread of communism in Southeast Asia, saw a dire threat to American interests and allies. With a firm resolve, Johnson addressed the nation, portraying the events in the Gulf of Tonkin as unprovoked acts of aggression by North Vietnam. His dramatic appeal to Congress resulted in the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, passed on August 7, 1964, granting him broad military powers to combat the North Vietnamese forces. It was a blank check for war. The Gulf of Tonkin incident, with its blend of real and perceived threats, ignited the full-scale American involvement in the Vietnam War. What began as a murky confrontation in distant waters escalated into a prolonged and devastating conflict, shaping the lives of millions and the course of history. In the end, the truth of what transpired in those dark waters remained as murky as the depths of the Gulf itself, a testament to the fog of war and the power of perception in the theater of global politics.